Well, in the words of the prophet, forget it. I'm not going out in that. Oh, time for a few more clips from the old days. Look at that. Damn, sun's come out. Oh, typically English. So look at them fields there. Have a beautiful green grass. Here you come, ball. Look, a spade and muck deep, that's at least 9 inches. Oh, it's nice to be back on this ground. Now, it's not that big a signal, so I've really no idea what this is. Come on. Oh! Oh! Oh, you can't be silver. You can't be. Let's feel the back. Oh, you may be. Nah, you're a button. You're a button. There you go, horseshoe. Jed was here. Doesn't do iron. Weather's looking really bad, but I'm going to look for some cup and ring markings. So I may not get any coins today, but we'll just go for a little walk instead. It's threatening to rain though. Well, I've had another look to try to find these cup and ring stones and I can't find them. Oh dear. Young Head Victoria. 1866. Whoa, they're few and far between. They're really hard won today. I'm having a hard day. That's going to please somebody. I thought I were on silver then. Big pewter button. On the way back to the car. Whoa. And of course, on my way back to the car, aren't I? Wagby, founded 1908. Oh, that should be on the internet. That's only decent find I've had all day, isn't it? Oh well. Look at that, in that belter. Wagby, which is the Wildfowlers Association of Great Britain and Ireland. Get my tongue round that. Founded in 1908. Now, quite a nice badge this, because they changed the name in 1981 to the BASC, the British Association for Shooting and Conservation. So that could be a quite nice rare badge. I thought I saw a flash of silver, so if I'm going to be disappointed, you can be disappointed with me. Oh! Oh, it's a sixpence, silver sixpence. George V. Huh. 1933. Farmer likes my number plate. I wonder why. Just wandering through the fields and here's a coin ball that doesn't take much figuring out what it is. It's a buckle. I like buckles. That is a nice buckle. Well made. Well, I think that's a bag seal. But I've never seen one that big before. Can I help me out on this one, lads? We don't normally get seals round our way. It's big, look. Identified now as a lead cloth seal. Bales of cloth, and this held them together, just the two sheets. Probably used by a travelling salesman who had the cloth with him. and travelled around all the different farms. Now I found something interesting about this. I've been very carefully cleaning it. Look, normally seals are in two parts. You got the one at the back and it bends over to the one at the front, but hey, look, that bit's different. See that little brown mark there where my thumb is? I cleaned that off. It was rusty and it's steel underneath. It's a pin. Now I couldn't clean underneath to show you the pin because it was too embedded in the back, but that pin is actually pinned into the cloth to hold this thing in place. And there's some writing on there, but I can't make it out at all. But there you go. You see that? Definitely a different piece of lead there. And you folded this over the cloth and then stuck the pin through it to hold it. Look, stuck it up there. Hey! So, okay, you've convinced me now. It's a lead cloth seal. Oh, I'm bringing in the heavies. Oh, it's still in there. We'll see this one through to the bitter end, eh? Oh, look at that! Who loves you, baby? Hey, is that another? Oh no, it's an impression. That's an impression. But the one in the middle is a goodie. Oh, look at that. Wasn't that worthwhile, eh? Who are we? George 5. Now, what we got on here? What have we got on there? Take my glasses off, have a look. Oh, 14, full silver. Good one. Whoa! Very little sharp signal, and you can see the depth. Right. How about that, a silver revealed in front of your eyes. Somebody asked me, well, what do they do with all this lead you find? Well, here's one example. There's a hole in the gate post. They fill it full of lead, look, and then they hammer this spike in to hang the gate on. And it's like putty. It's a roll plug. Oh, yes. Yes. Getting the sunshine. Oh, like it. Ah, see that, look? It's bloody dirty. That's all you can describe it as. Bloody dirty. Which is why I knew when a certain coin was shown to me, it didn't come from round here. You just can't get that off. You've got to get home. Hell, the eyesight's going. I just can't see it. I will have to give you a date when we get back. But it's silver. Da 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 da. Another silver. 1922. Silver sixpence. I'll tell you what. That tiny head there, look. It's just like a pointed stick. It can have punched some depth out and find stuff. Everybody's on about the E-track is a silver magnet. Well, afraid the Deus is as well. Ah, I love me bit the silver. There's my car parked in the field over there. Ah, what a car park, eh? There we go. 1929. 1 shilling. This is definitely where they were hanging out in here. Hey, good one. That's definitely not a forgery. Oh no. Come out of there. Fell into there. Here we go. Whoops. Oh. What are you? Oh. Strange. Strange. Oh. I don't know what you are. You're going to need a clean up when we get back. The trouble with coin balls is they're not always coins. Notice I'm using the large coil since I'm field searching. Right. 94 16 kilohertz, 79 in 4 kilohertz. Was about 6 inches. Right, here we go. But 79 in 4 kilohertz, I'm very hopeful. What are you? You are 2 pence. Oh, pheasant. Yeah. He knows I'm looking at him. Well, I thought it was a horse brass. Now I'm not too sure. It's concave, look. Oh. So I just started on my walk back to the car. Got quite a way to go yet, but hey Scott, eat your heart out. Ho 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 ho. Hammered. Cristo. I can't see a date anywhere. But I figured out it's a Charles first, and that V1 there is a sixpence. So it's Charles the First sixpence. What year? Oh, I don't know. I'm not that much up on these. And there it says Cristo. And he was heavy on the I'm king by grace of God, you know, so do as you're told. I'm afraid they took his head off for it. That's when we had a republic for a very short time. Charles First, 16, 23, 24, 25-ish. Now this is interesting. That's come out from about 9 inches. I got a very, very small positive signal on the horseshoe. In GM power, I got the same thing in basic 1. In 4, yet it was there. I did everything I could to try and get an iron signal. But it looks like, and it bloody well is, good one. It's a George III sixpence. Now, normally I wouldn't have dug a signal that small. It was barely registering. But, little bugger's trying to get away. But this is the horse field. And I got a feeling there's more silver in here still, and perhaps a bit of gold. But there you go. Okay, somewhere a little different. Just on this slope here, coming down to this gate. If they're going to drop anything, they're going to drop it coming down this slope on their bottom. And I presume this is why I've found a silver thimble. I think it's silver. I have to check it when I get home, but it's nice and shiny. Now that looks very much like silver, but if it is, oh, and it's got, oh yes, serrated. Yeah, it's a milled shilling. Oh yes, who are you, who are you? George 5, and you are 1921, never mind. Ah, silver. Now if you look down in there, that looks very much like silver to me. It's giving high numbers. Let's very carefully lift him out with a shovel because I can't get down that far. Oh, it looks interesting. Looks very interesting. What is it? Oh, it's I don't know. Oh, it's a, oh look, there we go, Widow Head, Victoria, Got a date on there. 1901, and it's been made into a charm, hasn't it, or a little pendant. Oh, good one. I just set off again and I thought, I've dropped it. But that's the one I got. This is another one, look, that I pulled out. Oh, good one. And again, you are a widow head, and you are I can't really tell. 1901, exactly the same. I think they're cufflinks. I think that's a pair of cufflinks. Oops. I think it's a bottle opener. I think the bottom's broke off, I'm not too sure. That's the bit that opened the bottle. Oh well, it's interesting is this, isn't it? I got this 45-46 signal, so I thought, oh, I'll dig it. They're not liable to lose gold round here unless it's a tiny little thing like an earring or cufflinks. And my goodness gracious me, look at that. A pair of gold cufflinks. Well, a cufflink. Really heavy little monster it is too. Whoa, baby. Gold! Well, I thought, if I'm going to go back to that horse trading field, and I'm going to look for gold, specifically gold. So I've dug up about a dozen bits of silver paper, and then I've just come up with this. There we go. 1842 half sovereign Victoria in immaculate condition. What a little belter. I've just got this from the horse field. I thought I'll go back there and if they're going to drop gold anywhere, they're going to drop it in that horse field. So way hey, here I be. What a little belter. That's my first coin and my first find of the day. What do I do now? I go home, I think. I do not frigging believe it. That's another gold coin. Oh boy. I don't believe it. I better take it off the end in case it falls away. I'll get back to you. 1866. Younghead, Victoria. It's not as not as good as the other one I got, but it's a belter. Oh, hey, look at me, I'm getting faddy. Oh dear, not as good as the last one. Should I throw it back? Oh boy.